Hello everyone, Fred here. This painting here is the one that I've completed most recently, and it's an acrylic over canvas. And I just want to talk about the reasons why I use acrylic versus other mediums. And so we'll go over that, and you can enjoy watching me paint this from start to finish while I talk about it. All right, let's get into it. All right, so to start things off, I'm going to take yellow medium acrylic or cadmium yellow medium acrylic paint by Golden for an underpainting, and I'm doing this to tone the ground, to brighten and to harmonize the colors in the final outcome here. So reason number 6 to favor acrylic paints is that, and everybody knows this, that it's water-based, and because it's water-based, it makes things really easy to clean. And you just take water to rinse the brush between colors. If you're going to deep clean the brush, make sure you use soap and water. So here I'm just taking a cup of water here, dipping my brush and wiping it off with a paper towel. Much easier to clean, no harmful asphyxiation by spirit fumes, much cheaper and easier. But this, however, is not the main reason why I use acrylic paints, but it could be for some people. But it is one of the reasons. So yeah, when you rinse out the brush in the final, after you put away the painting and by the end of the day, make sure you use soap and water like I said, and also use cold water versus warm or hot water. Otherwise, if you do use warm water, it might set the color or stain your brush. So now I'm using an ultramarine blue on top of the yellow here. So let's move on to reason number 6, synthetic brushes. And acrylics, it's nice because I like to use synthetic brushes versus a natural hair brush. I do have some more expensive brushes. It takes the worry out of hyper caring for like a number 8 or 10 Kolinsky plus natural fiber bristled artist paintbrush. You know the type, very expensive, and you tend to baby the brush and treat it really precious. Well, this with acrylics, you can just use a synthetic brush. So that leads into reason number 4, which is cost, which is another argument for using acrylics. Again, for some people, having a paint that is cost effective is very attractive. At the time of this video, a Winsor Newton brand, which I'm not sponsored by the way, nor am I endorsing Winsor Newton, a titanium white and acrylic, a tube of 6.75 ounces would cost about $15 US. The same size tube for the 6.75 ounce in oil would cost you $22.50. And again, that's for the Winsor Newton brand. Now here I'm putting in the little rings around the stars and also the little swirls for the atmosphere and this the air or the space above this building here, this temple. And I'm using Angelus brand paint. It's a leather coloring paint or leather paint, and it's really nice because it's more flowy and more liquidy, less viscous, and so I could utilize this type of paint for this application, which leads into reason number 3, which is variety. You can get a different range of varieties of thickness by adding additives or mediums to the acrylic paints. Like I'm doing here with the palm trees in the background. I could thin the paint and it applies easier. Or if you want to use a thicker paint by getting into some impasto, there are a wide range of additives or mediums for acrylics, and that's another plus for using acrylics here. So moving down the line here to number 2, reason number 2 would be dry time. And I'm going to demonstrate here how quickly this acrylic paint dries. I'll put down like a white here in the foreground for the flowers. It'll dry very quickly, and then I can put the reds and oranges on top of the white so it would be more bright. And I could work quickly this way. I could be more prolific, which is a good reason to use acrylic, being the faster dry time. Some people, it might be a negative. I know sometimes it drives me crazy. It dries so quickly, and I'm always spraying water on top of my acrylic palette. And reason number one, for me at least, the dry time, because of the faster and quicker dry time, it doesn't blend very easily, meaning the colors don't gradient, or how do you put it? You don't mix the colors into each other. You get a gradient, or a smooth gradient, like you can with oils. And I like this. This is the look I'm trying to achieve, and this is the main reason why I use acrylics. And as you can see in this painting here, I'm taking advantage of this, and I don't want to have any smooth gradients. I don't want the paint to taper off in color or in saturation or hue. I'm putting in the details of the building windows, and I like it just to carry the opaqueness of the paint all the way through the stroke, if that makes sense. And even here, putting in the details and the spire of this building. This is a big statue of an angel, Moroni. And I can put in the highlights here with this liner brush. And again, with using acrylics, it's nice to put in your signature. And I know that with oils, and of course I'm not bashing oils with this video. I have a collection of oil paints myself, and who knows, maybe in the future I might make a video about why I use oils versus any other mediums. All right, that's it for this one. I hope you gained something from this. If you do, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, thanks for hanging out till the end. I'll see you. Bye-bye.